Alright guys, I'd like to wish you a Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays first of all, and it's just rolling over onto the 25th here, so my family and I, we do Christmas on Christmas Eve, actually on the 24th. We do our package opening and stuff because nobody wants to wake up early in the morning, and yeah, it's just worked out well for us in the past. So first of all, I'm going to go through these beers that we've sampled tonight. That's kind of a thing that we do. Try a bunch of new beers, and you know, just because that's something that we enjoy. And I'm just going to give you a little review of what we went over here and my thoughts on these. So the first one, this was a bomber, and it's by Brewdog. It's a Scottish brewery, and this one is called Hardcore IPA. I'm a big fan of IPAs, India Pale Ales, for those who don't know. And this particular one was 9% alcohol, and it was pretty good. It's not the best I've had, but it was not bad. It was a little bit sweet, and overall it was pretty tasty. This one is it's a pretty decent beer. I'd recommend it if you can pick it up, check it out if you like IPA. So the next one we got here, this one is a pretty potent beer. This one's the Old School by Dogfish Head, and this one is 15% alcohol, so this is a pretty big beer right here. This one was actually, I'd never tried this before, my first time, and it was very sweet. Get a close-up on the label there, so you can see that. Very sweet. I was surprised at how much alcohol it had and how sweet it tasted. It was interesting. It's not something I'd sit down and drink a bunch of, but it was definitely nice to try. I would have it again, but again, I wouldn't sit down with like a six-pack of this or anything. But it was fun to try. There was that one, and next up, this is by Stone. I don't know if probably difficult to see the label, but this is Imperial Russian Stout right here. And I'm not the biggest fan of stouts. It was nice to try. It kind of reminded me of Guinness, not quite as thick though. There wasn't much of a head on it, and this one was just alright. I am a big fan of Stone beers, but this wasn't one of my favorites. Alright, and the final beer that we tried was Ruination IPA, and this is a favorite of mine. This is very tasty stuff. This was, out of the 4 beers that we sampled tonight, this was my favorite, and I have had it before. I'll try and get a good shot of the label here so you can see it. It's kind of difficult because of the way that they print the bottle here. It's actually a really nice bottle, but yeah, this one's definitely tasty. Not nearly as sweet as the other IPA that we tried. This one, what do we got here? This one is 7.7% alcohol volume, and yeah, definitely tasty stuff. Stone, again, is a favorite brewery of mine. They're out in California, and they have a pretty good selection of different beers. So if you're into the, you know, trying the different stuff, the good stuff, check them out if you can get them. Alright, so that's it for the beers, and the next part is going to be the Christmas booty. Aha! Pirate's treasure. So, I don't know if you can hear the music in the background, but I picked up a CD, actually, a game soundtrack, and it was Art of Fighting, the original Art of Fighting for the Neo Geo. This is the soundtrack for it. Very nice. All these items that I'm going to be showing here actually came from Rising Stuff. It was a Christmas present of mine. I got to do an order to them, and overall I was very happy with the quality of all the products that I received. This CD here was mint condition, very nice. Good mix of music. Got one arranged soundtrack, then the full original soundtrack, and the vocal and sound effects collection in the end there. So this was a very cool pickup. I like the soundtrack to the game, so this was a nice addition to the collection. Alright. Then I got a copy of Break-In for the PC Engine, billiards game, and this was totally mint condition. This one came with the foam and everything. Very nice condition. I was totally happy with that. So there's Break-In for PC Engine. The next one here, This is Ankoko Densetsu, or Legendary Axe 2, and this is one I've been after for quite some time. And again, this one is pretty much mint condition. Very happy with it. Looking very forward to playing this game. The foam and everything. So, it's totally awesome here. Alright. Next up, for the Saturn, Hanagume Taisen Columns. This was a port of an arcade game that was on Sega STV, and it's kind of an evolution of the Column series. And yeah, this one again was pretty much mint condition. Real happy with that. Didn't have a spine card with it, but other than that, awesome. So that was very cool. Another Saturn game, Sega Rally Championship. This one, the disc was a little bit scratched, just some light scratches on it, but other than that, nice and complete. Didn't have the spine card, but still in nice condition. Very cool game. I have an American copy of this. I did want the Japanese copy though, just because I've started collecting Japanese Saturn games. It's a very fun game. Alright, Sega Touring Car Championship for the Saturn. And this one is totally mint. This is kind of in the same series as the Sega Rally, the Daytona type games. This was one of them, and this one did come complete with a spine card, so I was happy about that. And again, it was totally mint. The disc is perfect on this one, and so is everything else. So I was totally pleased with that. Awesome. Awesome game here. I got Saturn Bomberman Fight, and this one they even included a little plastic shield for the game, and this one again was totally mint condition. Awesome game from what I hear. Haven't played it yet, but I've heard that this is one of the better Bomberman games, if not the best Bomberman game, so I was excited to get this one. Looks like it should be some fun. I like the cover art on it. Alright, up next I got some Mega Drive games here. The Super Shinobi 2. This one I've been looking for a while. Shinobi series, totally kick-ass, awesome games. And aside from very slight wear on the edge of the insert, this one's, I'm going to say, near mint. Complete. Awesome condition. Thank you very much, guys. This game is an awesome addition to my collection. Alright, next is Ball Jacks. By Namco or Namcot. This one again, pretty much near mint condition, complete. Saw a video of this. Looks like a pretty interesting kind of puzzle action game, and I was super excited to pick this one up as well. All right, Clax. Another pretty cool puzzle game here. Port of an old arcade game, and again, complete registration card in there. Very nice condition. Next up, Columns 3. Yet another puzzle game. And this one again, near mint condition, complete, awesome, totally awesome. I like the cover on that one. I don't know, these chickens playing with gems, got an umbrella out. Really cool cover art, I think, compared to the American version. Way cooler. The next one I got, I was a bit surprised on. I did not anticipate it having this cover here. This is Cutie Suzuki's Ringside Angel, and I know I've seen Ian Wilson has posted a gameplay video of this already. And if you can see there, yeah, it's got one of those kind of changing covers, and I totally didn't expect it to have that. Awesome. And this one again is complete and near mint. Very nice condition. I just was totally blown away by that cover. I thought that was so cool. It's like, whoa. So yeah, awesome. Alright, got a copy of Dino Land. It does have a bit of a faded front to it here. You can see the dinosaur's legs there are green like it should be. The rest of it's a little bit faded. But other than that, it's pretty nice condition. This is a pinball game. So I know the American version of it's kind of hard to find. So nice and complete there, other than a little bit of fading on the front. Awesome game. And finally, copy of Zoom. This one out of the bunch was in the worst condition. The spine's a bit faded, and the manual looks like somebody's kind of like split it in half. It's kind of bent and stuff, and the cartridge has some pretty severe sticker peel, but definitely still a playable game. But all the other games I got were in totally awesome condition, and yeah, Rising stuff. I would totally recommend them if you guys are looking for some import games. Cool place to pick up some games. Really nice guys, top-notch service. And yeah, so that was my holiday, and happy holidays to you guys, and thanks for watching.